Hi, I'm Chad, and welcome to Please Bring, the show where we talk with some of the most creative locals in the DC food and drink scene and have one conversation about three of their favorite dishes. Today, we're talking with Gus and Ana, founders of La Tejana, home of the best breakfast tacos in the city. Let's check it out. Hey guys. How are you doing?
What's going on?
All right, not too much. I brought a little gift for us to enjoy, some pet nat. Cheers, indeed. Thank you guys for meeting up. Oh my goodness. Which should I dive into first?
So I think we should start with the migas because that is my all-time favorite breakfast taco. Migas is short for migajas, which is crumbs. And so every country has their version of how they do migas. And in the Tex-Mex world, you basically take over what was left over from the day before. You just like throw it into a taco. So that's why we have these diced tomatoes and onions and serranos or poblanos. And then you have the migas, which are the crumbs of the tortilla strips on top. And we added our La Tejana flair by doing like a drizzle of our homemade queso and then some fresh cilantro on top. So this is the first taco that was put on the menu and it's my baby. So I hope you love it as much as I do.
Let me give it a go. Oh my God, it's so good.
One day I was at work and I came out and I saw them and I thought they were serving like regular tacos with like, you know, beef and cheese and tomatoes, and he was like, no, it's a breakfast one. So I was like, I turned around and then I came back on Saturday and I tried it and I had one and I came back outside and I got another one and I was just like, it was amazing.
So tell me, where did you get this idea from for breakfast tacos?
Breakfast tacos is like a very Texas thing that that Ana grew up with. So it's kind of uniquely Texan. Like it's not really super Mexican. It's sort of a combination of like some American breakfast foods with like a northern Mexican influence in some ways. So the main part of breakfast tacos is the flour tortilla. We knew before anything that we had to find a flour tortilla recipe that worked. So we experimented with a bunch of stuff. The way that they do it in Texas, and like they got this from northern Mexico, is they make the tortillas with pork fat. At first, we were just buying like whatever was available at the store, and then once we started scaling up, we started buying really good quality pasture-raised pork fat from a local Black indigenous-owned farm called Silvanaco Farms in Virginia. But we knew like that we had to make them in-house for it to be legit.
I mean, that was step one.
Yeah.
We spent many months just making tortillas and we failed so many times.
We just kept tweaking until we found one that we liked, and then once we found one we liked, we just stuck with it. And one day, Peter, our mutual friend, hit me up and was like, yo, dude, like, can I get some tortillas? And he like put it on his Instagram and was like, got these La Tejana tortillas. And then all of a sudden, people started DMing us, and then we're like, yo, can we get some tortillas too? Like, are you guys gonna sell these things? Yeah. And so we were like, yo, I mean, I guess we are. So we just started making them at home in our little apartment, in my pleasant little, like tiny little 1-bedroom apartment.
The star of the show for all the tacos for me is the tortilla. The tortilla is phenomenal. They're all like handmade. They actually were selling them this morning, but they sold out right before me. The person right before me got the last one.
When I moved here 3 years ago, I was like, where are the breakfast tacos? Like, I grew up eating this food every single day of my life in McAllen. Shout out RGV, shout out 956. Like, this is my food. And I just felt like, how could I make it up here if I didn't have my comfort food that for me was so easy to make, but no place in DC was offering it.
the whole idea behind breakfast tacos is like utterly unpretentious. So it's like very simple stuff. There's no special high-end ingredients. Like everything is like for the most part commonly available, and like we're just kind of trying to pay homage and like do justice to the classic stuff that she grew up eating down there.
Yeah, and selfishly, I get to enjoy the food I grew up with.